Alright, ladies and gents, so we live. What's up, what's up, what's up? It's time to begin the show, and honestly, Chum was here even before I even, got my pinned message out. That's crazy. Okay, boom, shakalaka. Alright, good. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. We are set up and ready. Everything looks good. All right. I appreciate that, buddy. Now let's go turn up that Dauntless vibe. Time for another day working hard, buddy. Time for another day working hard. Well, I got my little chill tavern music playing in the background too. All right. How are we doing today? I don't know why they still haven't added in the new data, but whatever. YouTube is always like a day or two slow for the data. I don't know why. They're so wonky weird sometimes. But that's just how it goes. Alright, let me put my chat over on this side. That's okay. Nothing wrong with working while I'm working. We're all working together. Alright, I hope everybody's good today. Now, dipping my screen for a second. Just because I got this one. Just gonna very quickly. Hey, Young Moolah, thank you for subscribing.
Young Moolah, subscribe to the channel.
Give me uno momento because I just have to quickly change a few shebangs around. Alright, there we go. We are good today. Now, do any members need anything done? If any members need anything done, now is the time to ask. I will hopefully be able to assist you. The other thing is, if anyone needs to poke and prod at stuff, now is the time, friends. Now is the time. This will be the day you've waited for. This will be the day that we open up the door. Actually, you know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna test something while I wait. Because I may as well. I always have a little moment, I'm gonna take a little second here to do something wild. While screen is darkened, I'm actually gonna create a little something here. I don't know if it'll work. Well, I'm gonna give it a bash. Just because it's been a while since I run this shit. I figured maybe I can do something a little bit wilder with this one. Alright, let's see if it works, eh? And then from here, we go with this. Okay. This is fine. I'm gonna need a particular ballistic. What's up, dude? I'm probably gonna need this here. Yep, this is fine. Welcome back again. We have have this, then what does that mean for my overall? So we can probably go... The thing is, do we need that though? Or should we even need that? Because we probably don't. So I could go dubs on it. That's a big possibility. That's a big possibility. Because the other stuff's not going to help me very much. Dorsitions. I'm going to try this one, this other way. I know you can't see what I'm talking about, guys, but it's just because, you know, when I prepare the builds, I got to prepare them separately. You know, I always got to prepare them separately. Because I don't want nobody stealing my shit, you know what I'm saying? But I think that if this goes exactly as planned, then we should have a very interesting situation. Now, give me 1 second to do up my outfit. Yeah, the stream screen is meant to be black because I do not share my building with, like, I used to build on stream, but here's the thing, right? After I used to build on stream, what used to happen is that a lot of people would quite literally steal that shit, so I actually stopped building on stream, like live on stream. Instead, I just started doing it off stream. Like, I'll blacken the screen, finish the building, and then once it's done building, then I bring the screen back. So okay, I'm not gonna lie, this looks pretty swanky danky. Yeah, but it is what it is, man. Like, people have always, and recently it's been worse, because what they do is they actually go ahead and try and steal the kind of the work that I put in and all that. Like, they've been recently resorting to stealing my old builds that are defunct. So, like, these old builds that no longer exist, you know, they basically take those. Of course you can build in Dauntless. It's what I'm famous for. Not so much that they can't handle it. I think they just want it, you know, they just want it. And I understand that, but, you know, like, the more that they do it, the more they make it worse for everybody else. Cause, like, I used to showcase, like, all my builds and stuff, like how I do the building live on stream, but then people started taking that shit, claiming it to be their own, and I'm like, what? I literally made this on my stream. So, you know, we stopped all that. Now people just wait until I'm done, then I show stuff in combat, but I no longer show the building process because it's just not worth it anymore for me. I need to choose colors now. You guys will get to see the finalized product when this is done. Let me see. Oh, how can I make this as wild as possible? Okay, no. First of all, we're gonna go with midnight black. Then for my arm piece, there we go. Hey, River Archer. There we are. Now we swanky. As always, thank you for kicking off the stream with a little bit of heat. Particular ballistic. All you gotta do is just follow my builds that are on my channel, dude. Just look on the channel. You'll see dozens of different builds there for different types of weapons. If you're not using one of those builds, then you will have a very bad time in the game. And well, basically you'll be weak and unable to do anything for the majority of your gameplay. Oh, he's being the GOAT right now. You know what, River Archer? I'm gonna give all you early birds a little bit of love, alright? I'm gonna give you early birds a little preview at my new song, alright? I'm a little unpracticed at it, but I hope you still enjoy it, alright? Here we go. This is my thing. Alright. You're gonna love this one. Cause you know, I wrote this one for all the dumb shits who need attention on social media. Y'all gotta understand, alright? You just out here hoeing, so let me give you the real. Haters, fuck you too. You ready?
Ayo, God, this is
First thing I gotta say, why you gotta shit this way? Man, your shit is cray. Every other day, it's a fucking meltdown. Nuclear winter for your whole town. Need that attention, so your shows is all shut down. Then you be back on Twitter in a day. People encourage you, pick you back up. Hey, now you back from the pity party play. That's just the way that these hoes be hoeing. I ain't even gendering, cause men do the same thing. I'm so fucking tired of these people acting funk. Man, I see through your lies, even if I was dead drunk. And I gotta aim at my fucking haters too. Man, my problems are real and none of them concern you. Let's get this right one time for the nation. I got expenses that all need paying, and if you aren't paying, shut your damn mouth. Cause I see these hateful punks only thirsting for my damn clout. Yeah, they thirsting for my damn clout. I'm always ready to be busting back. My words will fucking hit you like a hollow point mag. And if you want it, bring it, or just bring some respect. Cause we don't ever leave except in zip body bags. Yeah, you think that I'm kidding all about these confrontations. See how quickly you can cue an escalation. I am a beast that receives no provocation, all because my lyrics give my haters constipation. Shit in your guts like the shit in your brain. Man, I really wonder why you even talk about my fame. I earn everything from being who I am, and I don't have to cater to the ones outside the fam. Loyalty, family, respect to the end. See, I said that in my first album, but man, it seems like these haters all simply don't get it. That's why you alone. I'm always ready to be busting back. My words will fucking hit you like a hollow point mag. And if you want it, bring it, or just bring some respect. Cause we don't ever leave except in zip body bags. I'm always ready to be busting back. My words will fucking hit you like a hollow point mag. And if you want it, bring it, or just bring some respect. Cause we don't ever leave except in zip body bags. Is the song over? Hope you guys enjoyed that, folks. That's my new song for album 1.5. Now, I'm gonna do the 16 push-ups soon, but Taki asked, where can you get that crown that I'm wearing? I'm gonna show you right now. Hey, Farhan, how you doing? I hope you guys enjoy album 1.5. Eat a Dick Volume 1 is coming out real soon. Okay, I'm gonna work on the songs until all 6 are done. If you are a top 100 in the Dauntless trial, meaning that you reach like top 100, say, in any one of these areas, just as an example, see, I'm here, 57, yeah? What you need to do is go to Lady Luck after you complete being in top 100, and at the end of the reset, you must be in top 100 at the end of the reset. You can buy the gold crown for 1,000 gilded marks here. Okay? So that's to answer your question. Ooh, Champion's helmet. Let's get that. I got nothing else to buy anyway. Champion's Greaves. Let's get that, because I got nothing else to buy anyway. Okay. Mr. L asks, what's your build tip for mid-advanced players who know legendary? Use my easy builds. If you are just starting out and you have no legendaries, what weapon do you use, Mr. L? You tell me what weapon you use and I'll show you the easy build for that. And if any members wish to join me for leveling, please let me know now, because I'm gonna test out a casting hammer build. Alright, I made this before, but you know, I'm gonna make it again just because I can. Alright? Just because I'm that sort of man. So, do any members want to join me? All right. And Taki, I hope that answers your question. Everybody, I hope you're enjoying the show. I need to do, while I wait for any members to tell me if they want to join me. All right. River Archer, you're always welcome, of course. I'm going to just do the 16 push-ups. Hellion sword? Okay. You don't assess it based on the type of sword. You just tell me the type of weapon. But Hellion sword's a good one. Here you go. Mr. L, this is the build you need. Everyone who plays a sword starts out with this one. Yeah, Taki, to do the trials, right? My recommendation is if you want to get to top 100, become a channel member, and then you get access to the easy cheese top 100, because you can cheese top 100 with one weapon each week. Now, I didn't release one this week because I was obviously with the PC, my wife's hospital situation, everything. But yeah, start with that, Mr. L, and then after that, you can advance to any of my endgame builds on the channel, so that'll help you out. Taki, yeah, best way is probably to get started with my channel builds and get good at the game, because yeah, doing trials requires you to be an expert. So sword is OP. All right, if no members need anything, I'm gonna do my 16 push-ups and then we're gonna hit it. Thank you again, Rivarger. Is a bonus. Bonus for my main man right there. No problem, Mr. L. Get that done. If you want the chain blade, right, you can just search for easy chain blade build on my channel. Choose the one after 1.83 and you're good to go. Every build that I do will state the build number in it, so you can always find out what I'm using. Nope. I never farm carnivore. I'm just going to be testing this hammer build. And if members need leveling, I'll do that with my members, but that's about it. Or if my members need something specific, I can accompany them for that. Otherwise, I'll just be answering questions, testing out this hammer build. And that's about it. That is about it. Alright, enjoy your run, homie. Lol. Almost too easy. Didn't even have to touch the thing. Alright. Do the hunt. Let's go. Whee! Give me that either charged ammo. Do 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 do. Okay, another one down. Yep. Oh, missed. Ah, but you might still die. You always gotta be careful, you know? Oh, he's dead. By the way, solo hentai, that can count as a very sensitive joke. So please do not make it here. It's against terms of service, my dude. I'm gonna let you out for the warning this time because I'm cool with it, but you know, you might offend some people with that. So don't do that again unless you want your favorite streamer banned. All right? I'd hate to have to ban you. Just be careful, alright? Gotta be real careful about what you say. Yeah, don't forget, I'm a public persona. You can't, this isn't a meme website, so we can't say certain things, you know? I'm a YouTube partner. I gotta be careful. Now, please go say that on other Dauntless partners channels, though. I'd love for them to get banned. But on mine, you gotta keep me alive, alright? This is a bit of a weakness, but alright. I'll just have to deal with it till this thing ends. Hey, thanks for kneeling down. Freaking Battle Strike over here. Come on, Battle Toad boy. This way. Yep. But listen, I make money based on following the rules, so you know. No matter what, you gotta obey the rules of society. Hey, Basico, what's up, man? Hope you're doing good today. Do do. Come on, Thunder Deep. For part damage, repeaters and axe. These are the two that I like the most for farming parts, so make sure you're using either the easy repeater build or the easy axe build. Both of these are great. I'm just gonna let myself heal up first. There we go. Hey, B-Drill. You've been having it real easy, haven't you? Well, I've been putting the smackdown on the Thunderdeep Drask. Well, now you get a chance. Have some of this. Yeah, repeaters are good. Repeaters have never been bad. Oh no, as if it matters. Is Galvanized a good sell? Only in certain builds, and I recommend you follow my my Bastion builds if you want to use Galvanized well. Otherwise, don't use it. Hey, Robert Smith. Strikers are nice, but they come with their own subset of problems. When it comes to raw damage, it's really hard to beat the hammer. I mean, you can literally see that this build requires zero effort on my part. I'm doing nothing except casting and then running. That's all I do. Cast and run, cast and run. Aww. Lol. In the end, didn't even matter. And again. Nah, don't do that, Solo Hentai. Again, you don't ever want to do that. Depends on the build. And I ask respectfully that nobody gives build advice on my channel, even when talking about your own preferences, because there's a reason why we test and optimize things in a certain particular way. If you don't do things in a certain way for each build, right, you guys will suffer a lot because you will actually be playing below efficiency. And not only will you not be using the proper strength of the weapon, you will actually just be like basically like gimping your own strength for no reason. So I do not actually recommend any of the cells that you guys are talking about, because you will literally have a rough time with those. Like, it will literally serve you no purpose. And the reason is because the hammer doesn't function on those principles. The way you use the hammer is literally all about that heavy firepower. That and team support. Otherwise, like, the stuff that you see me do with just like level 14 and completely solo would literally not be possible. Alright, so you gotta keep that in mind when you're working with builds like that. Sometimes it may seem like you're covering weaknesses, but when you cover weaknesses, right, you actually end up like literally weakening yourself because you're not playing to the weapon's strengths. And that's like one of the big mistakes that a lot of people make in Dauntless. they think that, oh, because this item is weak in this particular way, I should cover it by using something different, or by, you know, trying to build a particular way. But actually all you'll be doing is making your team suffer and making yourself suffer, you see. Because if you build it, like for example this way that I'm building it right here, all I'm doing is casting. I'm literally not doing anything. I'm not even fighting with the hammer 90% of the time, and you can literally see that. All right, any members want to join me, to say so. But again, I'm gonna do it again. And you know, when you see, Dauntless is a game of mathematics. It's all about the type of mathematics that you apply to each weapon. And the hammer's base damage is so ridiculously high that it's a waste not to make use of it. You see, if you go for attack speed and you start pumping attack speed, you're losing out on, you know, multiplying the base damage with raw damage cells, things like that. And that's where a lot of people go wrong. Then they see me use the hammer and they're like, man, this seems so easy. And like they use it themselves and they end up sucking with it, you see, because they didn't follow the main principles. So sometimes Dauntless seems like it's easy to understand, but there's actually like a lot of layers to it that makes it very different to what a lot of people expect. And that's where things change, see? Right. Now we do it all again.
You have courage.
So I'm in a frost escalation, huh? Okay.
Warm yourself against the frostbite near the safe areas before it's too late.
Again, like I tell you guys, all I'm doing is casting. I'm just casting. I actually really like this particular hammer style. And I think, if I'm not wrong, they slightly buffed this playstyle, slightly. I'm not 100%. But if they did, then, well, you're seeing the results right now. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Here's help, Sky Slayer. I'll target their weak spots. You aim for my marks.
Now, I tried running a similar style with the repeaters, but it did not work well because the repeaters, well, they don't really function well on cast because their base damage is so low. But this thing functions beautifully casting. I'll be real with you guys. Nothing can compete with Revenant because Revenant does the highest damage in the game, straight up. So if you're trying to compete with Revenant, you're already doing it wrong. Revenant is based on risk and reward. It's the type of weapon whereby you have to accept the risk. The risk you take is that you are going to get butt fucked if you're bad with your timing. But if you've got good timings and you know how to use it well, you know, it does so much damage. Bastion is more balanced. It's equal offense and defense, but it will obviously have a lower damage cap than Revenant. Revenant does way more damage. Hammer is not OP. There's no weapon that is OP. It just depends on your skill with using them. For example, I could probably smoke these fights easier if I had chain blades on than if I had the hammer. Now, I'm just being real about that. You know, because at the end of the day, I'm a chain blade main. So it's really about like what weapon you're skilled with, and that is what will change things for you mostly. That's the thing that a lot of slayers tend to forget. They think that, you know, for example, a lot of them will like see me using the chain blades and be like, oh wow, chain blades are so OP, but then they forget that I'm a chain blade specialist. So at the end of the day, my skills are all geared exactly toward that. And there is, well, I'm not gonna make as many errors as I would. Now you see I took quite a few hits there, which should not have been the case if I was a hammer specialist. But we all know I'm not, so... You see? What weapon works? What is the best weapon other than repeaters? Any weapon is good. See, Solar, you need to understand that it's not about the weapon. It's about your build and your skill with the weapon. Are you using an Asian robot build with the weapon, and do you like the weapon? So other than repeaters, you can use anything you want in the game. Every weapon right now is the only time in Dauntless where I will say one thing: every weapon is balanced. It's all about just which one you're good at using. No, Aletta, I do not show my builds on stream. If you want my builds, they're all available on my YouTube channel. Watch the videos. I never show it on stream because when I'm testing something, because people will steal the builds. And they will claim it as their own, and they've done that multiple times in the past, so I never show my builds on stream ever. If you want my builds, use the ones that I've already released, or wait until the new build is finished testing, then I release it. I do not ever show them on stream anymore, because way too many people steal, and that is the lowest of the low. Chainblade's Revenant work for you? Good. Artificier does the most damage dart. I'm gonna have to warn you for that one, because if you make a statement that is untrue, even as a joke on my stream, I must delete it. Alright, never ever, because a lot of people come to the channel and some of them do not speak good English, so they may think that somebody else saying something is like me saying something, and and they might actually believe you. So try to be careful about, you know, jokes like that, alright? Because we want all slayers to have good information, right? Just be careful. I want to make sure everybody, you know, gets good. Hey, Zeno. How you doing, homie? How is the mighty dick today? It's okay, man. Like I said, I'm very chill about it. That's why, like, you know, I'm just warning you in a fun manner. Because, like, sometimes, like, one time what has happened, right? Was this one dude? Now he's a good friend of mine, right? So he says to somebody as a joke, right? He says that, like I can't remember what it was, but at the time he was saying something like, "Oh, this cell is the most OP." Then the Slayer actually went and built the weapon based on my buddy's recommendation. But what he didn't realize is that my buddy was joking. So I think it was some really shitty cell like Bloodless or something. And then he just got destroyed, and he came back to me like he was pretty upset, and he's like, I heard this from your channel. I was like, that wasn't me, that was my buddy who said it, and it was a joke. You know, so now we try to be very like steady with what we do and do not say, because at the end of the day, some people, you know, they might take it as facts just because it came from my channel. We gotta be a bit careful. Hey Daryl, how you doing, homie? And Zora, question: what do you think about Catalyst plus Discipline spin to win sword build? Doesn't work. Anyone who builds that is a, no offense by the way, Zora, is a fucking moron. Also, never use Catalyst in your build unless you have a lot of potions to spare, then don't let me stop you. But for most slayers, don't follow the stupid ass Catalyst builds because they're like, ooh, Catalyst is great. It's gonna literally get you killed. Because you're dependent on drugging yourself. Whereas if you have a good build like this, have you ever seen me take a potion? Have you ever seen me take a potion? I don't even drink health potions. You don't need a potion if your build is good. And you should still be able to kill very efficiently. Daryl, the new comp looking fresh and nice? Yeah, it is. It was expensive, so it better be looking fresh and nice. Clearing up assignments before student vacation? Jesus Christ, man. Why you so hardworking, Daryl? What the fuck, bro? You like destroying the first semester. She's alright, homie. I think she's you know, just waiting for the doctors and everything right now. You know, it's early morning, so she's just about getting started. Catalyst, no. I mean, some people, if they like, okay, listen. Some people have been playing this game for a long time and they've got like 2,000 potions, so they use Catalyst everywhere. But the thing is, for most players, you don't have 2,000 potions sitting around. I mean, I do, but most players don't. So I don't make my builds with Catalyst because I don't want players to think that, oh, everything needs Catalyst. See, a lot of other builders out there, they use Catalyst because they're like, oh, potions. But that's because they've been playing the game for a long time and they basically want to make their builds seem really strong. So they'll show it with Catalyst to make you think that their builds do a ton of damage. But actually their builds are dog water. Because a good build, and I've always said this, a good build will always function without Catalyst. It should function entirely alone. It should only be enhanced by Catalyst and potions. So that means, you know, you should literally be able to survive without it. You should. Okay? But should is a big word. Some people, they don't follow that principle too clearly, you know? So again, this is where knowledge and understanding of the game comes in very handy, because a lot of people will try to trick you. A lot of people will try to peddle their shit builds to you by saying, oh, this is great, works well with all this stuff. Then you actually play it, and then you end up losing 95% of the time. I mean, it's up to you if that's what you want. A good build, however, should be able to do exactly what I'm doing right now. It should just be able to carry you completely. Yeah, you make your young self proud, homie. Do it. Yeah, go for it. There's nothing wrong with that. Although I think Eminent Truffles did manage to convince you to play Mobile Legends the other day, yeah? There you go. No potions. If you're fighting properly, you should never need a potion. A single potion is worthless to you. All you need is a good build, and then you can just literally chill, talk to your chat while playing. See, that's how easy it is. If you're good. If you're good. No, I saw it. They didn't tell me. I saw it in the chat. I'm just gonna put my phone on. Hey, listen. We're all doing it now, so there's no need to hide it. Am I right? Am I right? What is this low key? You don't even talk to me about low key. We 110%, bro. 110%. Alright, let's roll. There we go. Yeah, see, I mean, if you really want to level fast Dart, you can use them in normal combat as well, just so you know. Like, if you really want to, you can. You know? I just don't, because for me, it's pointless. At least that's the way that I feel about it, you know? For some people, I guess, it's just something very, very important. But for me, I'm just like, you know what? My build should function without that, assuming that I have built correctly and built well, you know? So I'm the type of person that'll always say, okay, maybe if I'm not building correctly, then I need to take a step back and review what I'm doing. Because there is no need for any build to function badly if you're building correctly. It should literally be able to carry you through the content you want. Damn. Now dealing with the Rift Stalker with the hammer is so annoying. Lol, he got smacked himself. Look at him. What a little punk. He's gonna pump up a little bit first. Smaller behemoths like the Rift Stalker are annoying, even with a caster, especially with a caster build, because you're relying on the hits from your Omnicell. But they're still not too bad. But I mean, you got 500 dart. You can use them because, like, I think you can level a lot faster if you use potions. You guzzle those potions, you know, like porn stars guzzle dicks, and boom shakalaka. You be doing a lot of damage out there. Oh dear. It is what it is, Zeno. You know? Yep. Look at this little Nash that got stuck in a corner. Ah! What a nerd. What is the strongest chainblade build right now? That's really up to you, dude. It's all about what you enjoy using, Missy. See, the reason why I say that is because each build has a different playstyle attached to it. Let me give you an example right now. The Savate Discipline. Now that's one of my favorites. That build is focused upon good use of discipline, as well as the Savate UE, unique effect. If you're not using that well, then that build is not going to be strong for you. Whereas Bastion is something that's like almost brain dead. You hit hard, you have defense, and you smack hard. You see, so all of these are very, very strong, and I would go as far to say as they're the strongest within their category. But is that really the strongest overall? Depends very much on the user. Then what about the Frostwolf Revenant? Frostwolf Revenant is great for people that are good with casting, like I'm doing right now. But what if you suck at casting? Then what are you gonna do? If you suck at using Revenant, then that build is gonna be trash for you. You get what I mean? You're gonna be taking hits left, right, and center. So that's why I always, when people ask me what is the strongest build, I always tell them it really, really just depends on you. It depends on what you can handle bringing to the table. If you're not ready for like a particular style of combat, then that's only gonna end up hurting you. So you gotta be very, very clear on how you play, on how you yourself play. So yeah, choose any of them that you like and make sure you enjoy the playstyle. And if you have questions about the playstyle, you can always ask. But yeah, you gotta make sure that it's something that suits you. Because if it's not, then you're gonna have a bad time. And I mean that in a very, very good way. That is true though. The Savate weapons are pretty sick as a transmog. See? The difference between any kind of playstyle is knowing how to use it. This is almost a pure casting playstyle. Highest damage number, I think 100k or something like that. It was in a very, very specific situation. But J-Stump, one thing which I always say, and I always tell Slayers this, no matter how much they don't want to hear it, I tell them this: don't ever be fooled by those silly ass trick shot videos where they show you like some unbelievable number. Oh, whoa. You never use those cells, Missy. Those are really weighted strikes is terrible, and building for stagger is also really, really bad. Only use the builds on my channel because they are some of the best. If you don't believe me, test it out compared to your build. I can guarantee you it will be at least 2 times more damage, 2 times more efficiency, and 2 times more survival. Just from what you told me, I can tell you that straight up. No offense intended, but yeah. Tell me, Jiro, have you ever seen me do any builds on that? At least not since the old days. In the old days, that was the way. When Revenant first came out, everyone did that. But have you ever seen me do a build like that since that time? If you haven't, I'll tell you there's a very good reason why. Because it's bad. And Missy, if you want to understand why weighted strikes is bad and all that kind of stuff, go check out my video how damage works in Dauntless. It'll explain to you why some cells are just literally like garbage tier and nobody uses them. Because they are really, really not helpful to you in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, sure, listen, if you like it, then I'm happy for you. But if you want to go into high-level content, you will suffer a lot if you stick to builds like that. Yeah, I know what you mean. And that's why I'm telling you, it's really, really bad. You will suffer tremendously in high-level content. And basically, like, if you get a bad team, you're gonna have a bad time. So again, it's why if somebody comes to my channel and they says they like this or that, I have to, for the sake of all Slayers, I'll tell them straight up, that's really, really bad. You're gonna suffer, and you're basically gonna make your team hate you if you continue doing that kind of gameplay, because those cells are bad for a reason. Like, if they were good, trust me, all the best builders would use those cells, but we don't, and it's because they have a lot of downsides that you're basically like making yourself suffer for no reason. If you have never watched build videos, watch them constantly, because we always update everything that we do. Everything is always updated, everything is always changed based on what is good. And when Slayers don't follow that, well, that's when they end up like crying. Yeah, well, you gotta start with the easy builds, Missy. Of course it takes a long time to get them. This is Dauntless. Dauntless is a grinding game, you know? This is not a fast game where you can get everything fast. If you want everything fast, you have to play one of those pay-to-win mobile games, you know? Dauntless is the kind of game where you have to grind. Grind every day, every hour, until you get bored and sick of it. That's the kind of game it is. You want the best stuff, then you better play the best. Otherwise, you will never be able to reach higher level content, ever. You will just be stuck at low level content forever and wondering why you can't progress in the game, you see? So it's not arrogance when I say this, it's the fact that we've tried, tested every single build, every single time, to make sure that's always the best. Don't look at the end game builds, Missy. Look for the easy build. Easy is where everybody starts. If you don't start with the easy build, then that's why you're gonna have a problem. Okay, bye. Now, here's a message to everybody remaining here. Try to listen to me when I say stuff, because trust me, you don't want to be a fucking moron. How do you know what cells to use in the build? Schalk mathematics. I have done all the math on every cell, and I know exactly what each one does. That's how I build my builds, because we test them mathematically. Now, you guys don't see this because on stream I don't do the mathematical testing. I do it all off stream. Everything is prepared in the background. How do you get cells and +3 them? Any tips for repeaters? Well, Mr. Wiz, first of all, watch my video on how to get cells to +3. I literally have a video on that. Next, I suggest that you also watch my tutorial on repeaters. I made one for 2022. And then, I suggest you start with an easy build if you don't have legendaries, Mr. Wiz. Then, after all that is done, you can start farming the endgame stuff. Yep, always start with easy builds. If you haven't started an easy build and you don't have one finished, then you're gonna have a rough time. Start with the easy build and you're good to go. Come on, Torgy. You can do better than this. The builds that I'm using are obviously endgame, because they are designed for people who have finished their stuff. No problem, Mr. Wiz. I hope it helps out. But yes, we test constantly. Also, guys, don't forget to like the stream. If you do not like the stream, there will be a harder time for people to discover it, and that means less slayers with good information, and that means tougher times for you guys in the game. So please do like the stream. It's very helpful for people to get information. So yeah, watch those tutorial videos, Mr. Wiz, and you'll be good to go. At least you'll have a great idea of what to do right now. Especially the repeater tutorial video. That one's going to be super helpful to you. Come on, Torgy, get down here. Come on, Torgy. Now, if any members need stuff done, just let me know, alright? And I got your back. Okay. Okay, that's all done. Back to the future. Somebody left a weird ass message on my thing in another language. The fuck? Okay, it's some random spam bot. I was wondering about that. Goodbye. I was like, what the fuck is this comment? 100% spam. People, I tell you, they be weird, man. They be weird. My phone just buzzed, so sorry, my wife is in the hospital. I gotta check. Alright. Now, do any members need anything? You let me know at any time. Alright. If not, I'll just carry on testing this because I may as well. Oh, there are actually challenges being completed. LOL. Okay, can't be bothered with 95% of these challenges. Don't really give anything good anyway. Whee! Off we go. Boingy, boingy, boing, boing, boing. Actually, after this, I do have to do something important. Almost forgot about it. I shall go make sure it is done soon. Herp doop doop doo 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 doo. Okay. No, I took a hit. There we go. Give me all them bad boy orbs. Onward! Do 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 do. And as always, no potion. No problemo, my friend. That is what I'm here to do. If I'm not helping people understand stuff, I think I'm doing my job. So I'm happy that it helped, my dude. I'm happy that it helped. Come on. Ow. Double out. Come on, let me heal up you punks. Oh, you should never stop there, Koshai. Very, very bad idea. Come on, Spore Struck Ember Pain. Hey, Ray. How you doing, buddy? And that's another one down. Still a bit of a pain, but casting makes it all go easier. Unless you're on a casting couch. In that case, you should probably start worrying. Alright, onward! Whee! Oh, look, it's the BS Shroud. Yes, I am. King returned yesterday. Oh, come on, BS Shroud. You gotta be like this, huh? Give me a second, I'll answer your question after I beat up this bloodshot boy over here. Bloodshot Shroud have the most health. Yes. Yes. You are correct about that. It does. Sorry, it's been so long since anybody asked me that question that I was very confused. I was like, I legit could not remember if it did or didn't, but it does. Yeah, you're right. There it is. Come on, you bloodshot nerd. There you go. And what is a better build that's like 1.3k HP with average damage, a disciplined berserk build with very good damage? Don't mind my English. My advice to you, Ray, is please only use builds that you find on this channel. Don't worry about what the HP of the build is. Make sure that you look at the build on my channel and follow my builds, because they are the best in the game. So it doesn't matter what the HP is. All of my builds are designed so that you can kill the enemy and survive. If there's lower HP, there'll definitely be shields. If there is other kinds of factors in there, then it's probably because it's more defensive. But I highly suggest only following the builds on my channel. Do not try and build a build around specific stats or stuff like that, because you'll just end up like making yourself suffer. So yeah, try to only use builds on my channel. Oh no, you should be able to kill it when there's 6 of you, assuming that your team is not completely, you know, incapable of sensible combat. You should be able to kill it with 6 faster than with 2, because the scaling is not the same as the number of slayers. So for example, if there's like another slayer, it scales its hit points up by maybe 60%. So unless those slayers are trash, you should not have trouble with the Bloodshot Shroud with 6 versus 2. But what I will tell you straight up is that most players do not have robot builds. And that is why you're seeing such a devastating problem with six players, because all those slayers are probably not using proper builds. They're probably just using some build that they got from somewhere else instead of this channel, and then they're like, oh, you know, we can kill and do blaze works. As soon as their potions run out, or as soon as their stims run out, they're all like going down constantly, being all like, help, help, help. And therein lies the problem. So no, if you have a good team, you should be able to kill it with 6 way faster than you would with 2. And that's just facts. That's the way the game was designed, because it's supposed to be a team game. No problem, Ray. As long as you follow my builds, you'll be okay. Just choose any of my builds that you like and you'll be alright. If you don't do that, then you'll have a bad time. And there's nobody that can save you from that. People always underestimate how difficult it is to make a build that is perfectly efficient, but that's what we do here. Nope. No talker. Never use attack speed on the hammer, unless you're using the Tempest Omnicell, and even then that's all you add. Never use attack speed on the hammer, because you're not playing to the strength of the hammer. Exactly, Dart, because they haven't discovered this channel. That's the problem. A lot of people buy into the myths and the stupidity that is explained to them by bigger streamers or bigger content creators who believe that they know the game. But these people do not test their builds. They don't actually play the game even. How many times do you see them streaming per week? You see, it's just that they buy viewership on their YouTube channels. They buy their viewerships and subs to look like they're big. Whereas an independent channel like mine, which is just funded by me and my supporters, we don't do any of that because all the spare money goes toward paying my bills and living expenses. Yet I'm able to do this full time. These other people have to have a day job just to do it, and yet they've got like 7 times my viewership. It doesn't make sense. And the only way to make it make sense is for you to realize that these people, they just fake it. They fake everything because they know that people don't have any choice. A lot of people have not discovered my channel because my videos don't trend, because I don't buy search engine optimization, stuff like that. I don't buy those services because they're pointless. I'd rather just have real people and real viewers. No, you must use the specific weapon, Daniel. So each build, right, will always be designed with a particular weapon and style in mind. The reason is because each weapon has different cell perks and different UEs. If you substitute a different weapon on it, you're changing the perks, you're changing the UE, you're changing the whole system of the build. So never do that. Each build is only designed to function one way. You should not be changing the type. Like, you should not be changing the weapon. You can only change the type of weapon. For example, one build that's designed for chain blades, technically speaking, you can put the same build on the Warpike, assuming you use the same weapon, Warpike version. Same weapon, same cell perks, everything. But again, I do not recommend that because different weapons have different intricacies about them. That's why I make specific builds for different weapons. You see what I'm saying? I could just make one build and say, hey, this works for every single Torgadoro weapon. You can use any type of weapon with this, but the game doesn't work that way. If you want the best custom builds, then you have to be very specific. And that's what I do on this channel. Each of my builds is specifically designed. It will only function with this weapon, but when you use it, you can do any kind of content with it. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what escalation I've gone in. You've literally seen me go in and out of escalations. It doesn't even matter which type of escalation it is. It doesn't matter what boss I'm facing. It doesn't matter what behemoth, elemental advantage, all that shit. I've never even changed my armor. None of that even matters. And a good build should make it so that you can just tear through any content, except for 2 things. Heroic escalation and the Dauntless trials. These 2 activities require specialized builds, which I also do on my channel. Exactly, Dart, and that's why everybody realizes that Asian robot builds are better, because I don't design my builds for stupid things like this build is only good for hunting ground. I don't recommend that you build a build specifically for one type of chain blades, but if you're thinking about Malkurion, then you need to be using this, all right? But again, watch all my videos first, Daniel, to find out which build is best for you. Look at the different kinds of chain blade videos from patch 1.83 onwards. If you do that and you watch the different types of videos, you will have a better idea of which one will suit your playstyle. Because if you just say, I want to use Malkurion chain blades, and then I give you this build, of course this build is very good, but does it suit your playstyle? Have you checked the other builds? Are you absolutely sure that this is going to be the best build for you? This is why I tell people, although it may take some time, watch the different build videos I have. Every build video that you watch will help your playstyle, because it'll help you decide, oh, maybe this particular weapon style suits me better. Then maybe you prefer the Bastion Frostwolf style, you see? So when you have time, do check out the other Chainblade videos and see which one is best for you. And that'll be the best way that you can play the game. Okay, no problem, man. Always happy to help Slayers. Hang on, let me log into Mobile Legends as well. Okay, I'm gonna blank out my screen for a second because I don't like people stealing my builds and my shit. I'm just gonna very, very quickly do a little something. Okay, good. Okay. to pick up a few things. We ain't got the same blood, we just brothers from the mud, grew up in the same hood. Alright. Blaze works. Off you go. By the way, if any members need anything, now is the time to ask. Now is the time to join me. But if not, then it's all good. Of course, Ray. Hey, honey, I just saw you call me. What's up?
Hi.
Hi.
I wanted to say hi. I was bored.
Ah, I see. Hi, board. And, I just reply to chat.
Hi. What are you playing?
Dauntless.
Yeah. Oh, boom. The new Paladins update is today. And I can't say the new Paladins Battle Pass is out today.
I know. I will wait until you are all good to play it. And Zeno and Daryl both say, hi, Cass, how are you? So chat is talking to you.
I'm okay. Still on schedule for surgery Friday. So just forward.
New Lightbound Boreas? Nope, T-Mac, I don't really care about it. It's just gonna be another variant with no armor, no weapons, so yeah. I do not give a damn about it.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna give a weapon set at least, or an armor set.
Yeah, until they actually like give me that, you know, I'm not gonna bother. A friend of mine showed it to me. I think it was Jumblum or somebody else, but yeah. Or was it you, T-Mac? Somebody showed it to me, but I was like, eh. I know it's just not gonna have any armor set or anything, so it's like super pointless to me. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. I just wish that they'd actually, like, you know,
do something with it.
Yeah, exactly, because there's an opportunity, man, you know?
Like, even if they created an armor set that has the same stats as the old Boreas stuff, but just looked different, that would be nice.
Different, like, all I'd ask is, like, for a different UE, that's all, you know?
UE?
Unique effect, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, even if they just made a transmog.
Yeah.
Something for you to earn for killing the new behemoth, like something, I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, no problem, Nate. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, I think everybody's doing alright.
Good.
I hope you're doing good, Natey Betty.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah, so while I wasn't being poked and prodded, I said I'd call for a few minutes.
Yep, that's all good. Hey, Crazy Bunny. Oh, damn, Nate. They're cutting you out, so you're gonna be on ramen for a while. That sucks, bro. No problem, Ray. You come back again anytime. I hope you get some more hours soon, Nate. I know buddy of mine, Zach, is now working 2 jobs. It's been rough. March has been rough for everybody, so I completely understand, you know. I mean, look at our situation. My wife here losing her toe, and I had air conditioning, PC to pay off. It's crazy.
I still can't believe it. Like it hasn't even really
I
it's
know.
sank in, and I know what's happening, but at the same time I'm like, how the fuck did this happen?
Well, because we joked about it too much, so now we know we never joke about anything in life ever
That
again.
rock demon.
Yep, it's the demon rock, but you know,
Yeah.
now we know. Okay, in life, never joke anymore. Jokes are forbidden in this household. Okay?
No.
No. Kaz, honey, I'm telling you,
No.
we gotta be careful. We gotta be
Jokes.
careful.
You can be careful, but that does not mean jokes are forbidden.
Jokes are forbidden in the household. Dare you tell my
No.
father about this?
Tell you that. I tell you, ma.
Sure.
When you see your mum, they want to tell her I said, hi, mom.
Sure. How are you?
I've missed saying it. I've missed saying it the last few days.
Yeah, I understand. I don't know why you're getting cut either, bro. Especially if you're doing a necessary job. Maybe maybe the company's losing money. You know,
Yeah.
this war and stuff going on. We're starting to see like how dependent a lot of companies are on certain things. You know, it's kind of crazy, but that is how it is, man. That is how it is. It do be strange, but strange is how the world be.
I hope things pick up for you soon.
Hmm?
I was just saying, I hope things pick up for him soon.
Yep, me too. Hey, Jorge, how do you interrupt with the chain blades, dash, and light attack? How do you get a +6 perk for your cell? Okay, so the armors have like up to +3 perks. Make sure you power surge your armor, and cells can be up to +3. Combine 2 +3s and you get +6. That's how you do it, Genso. You know. Man, like I swear, like this game does such a bad, like it's so bad at teaching all the new Slayer shit.
Yeah.
Like I've had so many questions from people about just how to get +6 perks. I'm like, 3 + 3 is 6, you know, but the game doesn't teach you anything these days anymore.
Yeah, it
It's like,
doesn't.
the
It
fuck?
doesn't explain any of that to you.
Yeah, it's
Like
so
there
shitty.
is no, like
Yeah.
there's no guide or anything.
Exactly, it's dumb as shit, man. It's dumb as shit, I tell you. All the new Slayers be running around with no information. Anyway, Genso, also make sure you're following the builds on this channel. If you're not, then you're gonna have a rough time in the game. Once you follow my Asian robot builds, you will literally be able to do anything, anytime, anywhere. Guaranteed. Alright? You need guidance on like cells and whatever. We got lots of information on that on this channel. Just search for my playlist called Dauntless Information. It'll help you out, buddy.
I'm going to go because I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay,
And
no worries, honey bear. You just
I'll
message
talk
me
to you
anytime.
guys later.
Yeah.
Well, have a good day, boys.
Alright, bye, honey bear.
Bye.
It's a pretty shit Walmart. Damn, man. No problem, Genso. So yeah, all you gotta do is just make sure your cells are +3, you power surge all the armor, you have the +6 perk. Look carefully at what armors give which perks and which cells I made +3 in the build, and you'll be alright. Okay, just follow that exactly, you're good. And you're good to go. I'll tell you said that, Zeno. She's gone right now, but I will let her know. You know, we're all in rough situations, but we get through it. That's the spirit of this robot nation. Yeah, that's why I made my own tutorial on that shit. That's why like people, I always tell people, don't bother paying. Oh my god, they said they fixed the slam in the air error. Nope, still here. I'm gonna report that as a bug straight after this. Please report it every single time this happens to you, because they said they fixed it, but the slam randomly stops in the air still. They said in the patch notes, we're fixing this. They said they're gonna do patches so that they can fix all this shit. Well, it ain't fixed. These fucking nerds, I swear to God. What's the best weapon type for me? Chain blades. I love chain blades the most. So, yeah. For me, chain blades will always be like the best because they do fantastic damage. You can do unbelievable shit with them, like what you're seeing me do right here, right now. They're just fantastic weapons overall. I like them a lot. And if you use them correctly, you can do some really specky shit. Kind of like this. I know, right? Freaking lies, bro. Oh well. What did I expect from Boogless, huh? Hey, what's up, Lewis? I know, right? Worthless. Perfect name for this. Look, it stopped in midair again. Hello? You gotta be following your own fucking patch notes, nerds. But I guess honor to devs that won't even stop racism must be an alien concept, huh? Anyway, report bug. Chain blade still gets stuck on Koshai in mid-air, so the slam hits in the air. I thought this was fixed in patch 1.94. Guess not. I expect my slam to hit the behemoth and not stop in mid-air. You fucking wankers. I won't write that. Happened multiple times. Caught on the Asian robot stream in front of 90% of your active player base. Enjoy. There you go. Ah, nice. Well, I hope your new job pays well, Lewis. Don't forget to send a little love my way, alright? Exactly what it should do, Dart. Your Slayer needs to be completely immune to damage and ignore any hits, any collision with the behemoth. Only the chain blades should collide with the ground, and that's it. That is how the slam is supposed to freaking work. But no, I don't believe in that. Nah, they still got 10%, you know, watching the other worthless creators. So, you know, I don't wanna falsely inflate my own numbers, you know. I don't have an ego. Hey. Hell, huh? You turned into a demon today, Alpha? Alpha 2? Lol. You know, Alpha 1 going through some rough times right now. He got his hours cut. It was kind of uncool. And so I hope you, Alpha, will have a good time and a good day. Hey, buddy. Oh, I know it's autocorrect, but you know, if I don't tease you about it, am I your streamer? No way, man. Gotta tease you all about it, you know. It's just the way the world works. You gotta love collision in this game. It's so beautiful. My demons, lol. You know, it's funny how so many fanboys defend Dauntless. They're like, oh, this is a great game, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, well, just because it's a good game that you like doesn't mean you don't want it to be better. You always want your game to be better. Because that's how improvements work. That's how you push people to achieve the best. If your friends aren't pushing you, are they really your friends? Because I can tell you, I'm motivated and pushed by my people every single day. If not for them, I wouldn't be doing what I do. I don't know, Krish. Sounds like a bug to me, but my trial tokens definitely have never gone missing, so I've never experienced that bug. Send a bug report to Dauntless unless you spend them on a quest or something. That could also be the case, but if it wasn't, then make sure you send a bug report to Dauntless. They still have a lot of bugs in the game, so don't you worry. Just send that bug report every single day. Don't just send one bug report, send a bug report every single day until their servers fucking crash. Because if you don't do that, they won't ever take care of the issue. They say it's a great game because they can't afford any other games. Am I right? I'm right about you. We right about that. That's true. That's true. It's like saying Lil Pump's a great rapper just because they never heard Tupac. I'll tell you, I've been listening to a lot of Tupac stuff for workout motivation. Still to this day, the body of work that he left behind is so good. People have been remixing stuff from so many of his different songs. It's been insane. And it's just amazing to hear all that stuff, you know? And that's reality. So anyway, Krish, I hope you get your tokens sorted out, man. Truffle Senpai lurking. Even Daryl was here and he didn't lurk. He's... Can't believe this Truffles is lurking. What is this? Betrayer of the light. How you doing, Truffs? I hope you're doing good. Of course. Of course, Sans. I told you, we test our shit. Our shit is tested. This is the stuff that... Listen. I'll be real with you, Sans. Why do you think they don't want you to have my builds? Why do you think they don't want you to have my builds? Once you run an Asian robot build, everything is easy. They don't want you to have my builds because, like, these builds are actually designed to work for Slayers. And once you have them, there's no challenge. Anyway, glad you did it. I'm happy for you, buddy. Yeah, he be lurking, playing his ML. Hey, how come you didn't add me as a friend yet, huh? You didn't add RealAsianRobot. Everything is smooth, Ukrainian dude. Welcome back, Missy. I'm doing good. Probably not gonna release any new builds because you see the mid-air slam that they said they fixed? They still haven't fixed it. I'm gonna report it again. My one eye is still here. It sounds like you some kind of like super chameleon. You can put one eye on freaking ML and then the other eye is on this. Exactly. Ah, I'm on fire. Ah! Fukuyu Charagu! Come, Charok, why are you TOS? Explain this now. This Charok is so TOS right now. Yeah? No. You just check the Umbro one. I've got one for every single one, Sans. Every single escalation, I got one. All you gotta do, go search on my channel. Solo Heroic Umbral Escalation. That's all you need to type in. Check the one from 1.83 or later. Hell yeah! After Kaz is out, my dude. Let's do it. Right now, my mind is only focused on my girl because you know me, I'm 300% dedicated, but yeah. As soon as she's out, let's make a whole day of that, yeah? I want to do a whole day of that. Also, 10K special this Friday. There's going to be food streams. There's going to be all that kind of stuff. It's good. Y'all keep it real in the existing room, all right? You keep the server alive for me until I'm back. Definitely. Like, you know, she's such a huge part of my life that I just don't feel like you know, enjoying a lot of stuff without her around. Do you know what's in the new patch notes? Is there 1.95? Don't tell me they're releasing 1.95 because they failed on 1.94. Ah! I'll check it out. But otherwise, nah, I don't know. I haven't seen anything new yet. I'm gonna check it out after this event, okay? Hey, I got a bounty token. Sick. I got a bounty token. Oh shit. Another one of these fuckers? Alright, let's go. Legendary live eternally. Legendary live eternally. Let's go. Probably on Friday, but no, Friday is her operation. I don't know when she'll be free, but I'm gonna have my big event on Friday, that's for sure. Because we missed doing it last week, so I'm gonna make sure I do it this week. Yeah, no problem. You can ask me anytime, dude. Ask your questions anytime, my dude. That's what we're here for. So if it's a question I can answer, I will answer it. But yeah, for the builds, all you gotta do is just make sure you check out the videos. They're all there. Guaranteed, nothing has been changed at all. So all the same heroic builds still work. Doesn't matter, like, as long as they're from 1.83 onwards, they still work. Because the chain blades were revamped in 1.83, so I had to revamp my builds then. But that's literally the only change that was ever made. This burrowing worm. Thanks, bruh. I'll make sure I get it after I'm done smack-a-diddly doing this little punk creature, huh? Thinking that it's better than me? I'ma show it. Hey, what's up, Bookster? No, I ain't a nerd, Bookster. You the nerd. You the premium nerd. Oh, man, do I hate this creature. But it's okay, it's Blazeworks. Yeah, I am testing something. I'm testing the legendariness of my balls. And so far, they're pretty damn legendary. Get it, balls? Ah, I cracked myself up. This is why I am cool. Oh, fuck, I'm dead again. It's a bit of a pain in some situations, but I wouldn't say it's too bad, you know? Very workable. Admittedly, this is way faster outside of Blazeworks, but hey. Still does decently for Blazeworks, I'll say that much. Lol, Nozak. Also, what's up, dude? Welcome, welcome. How you doing, nerd boy? Okay, event over? It better fucking be. Now let's go see if I got any of my... Ah yeah, 4 bounty tokens, that's good. Back to Ramsgate. What's my opinion on the most annoying creatures to fight? Any of them, homie, any of them. All creatures are annoying. But to me, they're just XP. Nah, you 100% a nerd, dude. How's life going? You alright? And if you've been keeping up with my community posts, you can see the light's been kicking me in the nuts. But we livin', we livin'. That's because Blazeworks, don't forget, when you play in Blazeworks, you're not playing in a situation like an Escalation where you got a lot of buffs. Also, the behemoths are extra tough. That's why you'll see a lot of lower damage. That's how it was designed, because Blazeworks is supposed to be a challenge. You know? So just be aware of that and you're good. Hey Dipsy, what's up, man? Well, you know, I'm keeping it real. I mean, you're surviving too, right, Zach? So I know it's never easy no matter what. So, you know, we all just gotta keep it tight. Thank you, homie. Thank you, homie. I appreciate you not forgetting me, you know. I appreciate you keeping up your membership. I know things ain't easy for you right now. I think it's not easy for all of us right now. Okay, hello, Dipsy. But yeah, I don't really find most creatures annoying. Like, to me, they're just a bunch of creatures that I, you know, shake, bake, and break. They're just nothing much to me. They're just easy. Easy squeezy. Oh, lemon peasy. I felt very alive since I met my wife. So I'm all good. Ukrainian dude? Nah. We're all living. Hey, what's up, Ryder Heel? Okay, give me a second, folks. I'm gonna test a little theory. I appreciate that, Home Slice. I really do. I really do. I need to adjust a little something. I've always been thinking about this. I've really always been thinking about this. I don't know if it's possible now. I'm gonna try it. Let me see if it'll work. I'm gonna follow the same principle for this one that we had before. Oops. And we're gonna... This game is always a grind, man. Listen. The world is always gonna be fucked up. It's our duty. It's our duty no matter what. We gotta stay tight. We gotta stay strong. We gotta stay in the game. We gotta keep our head where it's supposed to be at and keep on going. Because that's the way the whole world works, man. That's the way the whole thing works. You know, it's all about that. So we gotta stay intact. We gotta stay tight on it. And if we do, man, I promise you, we're gonna see the sun. We're gonna see the sun out there. So I'm gonna put on... Yeah, that works. Always will, always. Alright, catch you later, Sans. Y'all give me rest of y'all give me a second. I'm adjusting some stuff. I wanna try out how this feels. You know, no matter what, I'm always giving that motivational speech. No matter what, you know, we gotta stay tight. We gotta keep going. That's how we keep that motivation. Time for my 50th reforge on the chain blades. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, let me see. 4 8 should be fine. Chain blades are good. They are my favorite. They are my favorite. And they always will be my favorite. By the way, don't forget to hit like on the stream. Definitely, definitely. You see, the world is getting more and more fucked up, but at the same time, you know, that's why we got to hunker down and keep on fighting. Because the more we keep on fighting, the better we are gonna get. As a people, as a species, as everybody. You know, we just gotta keep on fighting those fights. And we'll be alright. The dark times win only when we stop fighting. Well, Astro, if you want to break monster parts, then it's got to be the axe or the repeaters. These two are the best choices for you. What's the fastest way to level up? I've got a guide called How to Level Efficiently, but since you're 3 days old in Dauntless, just play the Hunting Grounds. Keep playing the Hunting Grounds until you complete one of my easy builds. If you do not complete one of my easy builds, Logan, you're going to have a bad time. Start with the easy build for whatever weapon you play. Alright, build that, finish building that, and in that entire time, you have to stay in Hunting Grounds. After you're done with all that, then you can follow my How to Level Efficiently guide. And you'll be good to go. And also at the same time, start working towards your legendary weapons. That system goes hand in hand, basically, so... Okay, then you're good. Oh shit, look at this thing got destroyed and shifted. Yeah, man. No problemo. If you finished my easy axe build, make sure it's fully power surge. Once it's fully power surge, watch my video called How to Level Efficiently. It's old, but it still works to this very day. To this very day. Okay, bye, Missy. This is semi-efficient, but somehow I'm still not liking it. No, this is not suitable. Like, I see the potential in it, but it will be weaker than the others. Okay, cool. If that's the case, I'm gonna adjust right now. Yeah. The more you enjoy the weapon you're playing, the better the time you're gonna have. Okay, guys, give me a second. We're gonna do a hyperspeed modification right now. Okay. This one change over. We don't need this. This one swap over to. Okay, this one not needed. So we change over to. Yeah, okay. This one with the search, and that leaves us here. Oops. This one over to Pred. probably a good idea. Hey, Shroot. Ni hao. How you doing? Yeah, I hate those missing slams. You watched my Tempest build for Repeaters next. Are they bound to Malkirian weapons, or is it okay to change to different elements? Did I do a Tempest build for... Oh yeah, I did. No, they are bound to Malkirian. Yes, you shouldn't be trying it with different weapons, because... Okay, never modify the builds that I give you, because if you change the weapon, you're changing the UE of the weapon, the ultimate effect, the unique effect. If you change that, the weapon has a completely different vibe, and I'll tell you that straight up. Like, what I'm doing right now is I'm actually playing a casting style. Alright, but if I use it wrong, then my casts have less damage, you see? So if I were to change the weapon unique effect, then my casts do less damage. Again, these are all problematic things. You don't want that situation, because if you do, you're gonna just basically make yourself have a bad time. So try not to change or modify most of the stuff that is in the builds, because when it's in the build, right, it's usually because I've tested it, and it's designed to like work in a lot of situations. So if you do something outside of those situations, then basically you're setting yourself up for a very, very bad time. Not very good, usually. You see, like with this situation, normally I would be doing like massive damage with several other weapons, but with the chain blades, this particular style is doing poorly. Now, without going into too many details, the reason for that is due to the chain blades' unique playstyle, which is more speed focused than anything. And owing to that, if I choose to use a build that is power focused, we lose out, and it ends up being quite bad for, you know, everybody involved. I'm gonna do some more testing before I make my conclusion, but this is basically the principle that applies to everything, you know? So yeah, I recommend that you choose, like, with different types of weapons, Rider Heal, there's different builds for them. So look at the different builds and then build accordingly. You don't have to build every single legendary weapon. You can make it, but you don't have to power surge it until there's a good build, because Dauntless always has a lot of buffs and nerfs. In fact, I was supposed to check whether or not there's a new patch. Give me a second. Oh, wait for me, Drasky boy. I'll smack you up in a minute. Let's have a look at the patch notes. No, 1.84 is already covered, so there's nothing new. Good. I'd be worried because they really haven't even fixed a lot of the shit that's here. Snail behemoth, what? That just sounds wonky, weird, home slice. But hey, whatever floats your boat, man. Could use more tweaking. There's a guide for that as well. There's a guide for everything on my channel, Logan. If you search Time Weave on my channel, you will find this video. Here you go. It shows you the exact location of how to get the lore node for the Time Weave helmet. Once you pick up the lore node, as shown in the video, go to the armor crafter and you should be able to craft it. If it tells you to talk to somebody first, make sure you talk to that person first. Okay? There you go. Like I said, there's a video for everything on my channel. Everything. Nothing is ever missing. Because we nerdy like that. Yeah, it's in the video. It's in the vid. I covered everything in one particular location, so don't you worry. No problem. But even if you pick up the laser pike, the god hand, please never use it. It's the worst weapon in the game, or rather one of the worst. If I ever catch any of you using that shit, I will beat you. I will literally not hesitate to beat you up. It was your first pike. I still won't hesitate to beat you up, dude. That weapon has been the bane of my existence. Khaled, have you fully power surged it? Because it may be that you're not playing it correctly. Because every single person who's built my builds has experienced very good damage. Do you have all the cells at +3? Are you fully power surged? Did you build it correctly? Are you playing it correctly? Did you watch the combat showcase? Because if you followed the exact methodology as shown in the full video, then you should have no trouble. In that case, then it could be because your Slayer's Path is not maxed. The only difference is probably going to be Slayer's Path at that point. Because if you have everything that I have, you will do the same damage that I do. And that's a guarantee. Because don't forget, my Slayer's Path, I've got every weapon reforged. I have all the other additional benefits, things like that. Yeah, bro. Probably. You need to make sure that you really do have everything in the Slayer's Path maxed out. Because that adds a lot of power to your weapons. Alright, here we go. Because I guarantee you, if you have everything that I have, there should be no difference in our damage. Because there's no way, because Dauntless is a mathematic game. There's no way to do anything different or have something different than what I have. Assuming that you build all the same things. But, you know, that can be a bold assumption for some. Come on. Come on, Thunderdeep. Show me your skills. Yes! Good kill, Thunderdeep Drask, and now I get to do it all over again. Come on, boy. Hey, Garlic? Yeah, then definitely it's the Slayer's Path. Slayer's Path is the only explanation. Because mine is maxed. Yes, please don't actually do that. You can play as a helicopter, but you'll be as useless as one being hit by a anti-aircraft missile. Hello, Mantor. I gotta say, your name literally sounds like a, no offense, Saturday morning cartoon villain. I am Mantor. Lol. How you doing today, homie? I hope you're doing good. Based on my little experiment here. Maybe I should adjust a few somethings. Idea. This may not have worked out, but maybe I can work something a little different. Farming rams, just do lots of island events. Do island events and you will get lots of rams. At the same time, also you get cell cores, right? The cell cores that you get from island events, just keep opening them. Yeah, I'll show you. When I get back to town, I'll show you. All you gotta do is you just gotta keep opening those cell cores. Open, 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 open. And you'll have no trouble. Because what they'll do is that when the more you open, the more rams you get. Let me show you. Here's one example. I got a lot of cell cores because I never opened them, right? We opened 10. Hey, welcome back, River Archer. I got 1,375 rams in this. That's a low number. Normally you can get about 2,000. See, 1,500. Oh, guess they changed it a little bit. But yeah, this is all you gotta do. To open up the cell cores, you get plenty of cells as well. You can get plenty of rams inside. For the rare cores, I think if you do 10, you get quite a bit. Yeah, rare core is about 2,000. River Archer dropping that power. Alright. Here's another rap special for River Archer. With another 20 push-ups on the way. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? You guys better be steady because this is about to get crazy if you guys haven't heard me rap. And here we go. You know, I wrote this one for the dumb shits who need attention on social media. Y'all gotta understand you just out here hoeing. So let me give you the real. To my haters, they fuck you too. You ready? AsianRobot on the mic.
Ayo, God, this is
First thing I gotta say, why you gotta shit this way? Man, your shit's cray every other day. It's a fucking meltdown, nuclear winter for your whole town. Need that attention, socials all shut down. Then you be back on Twitter in a day. Say people encourage you, pick you back up. Hey, now you be back from your pity party play. That's just the way that these hoes be hoeing. And I ain't even gendering, cause men do the same thing. I'm so fucking tired of these people acting funk. Man, I see through your lies even if I was dead drunk. And I gotta aim at my fucking haters too. Man, my problems are real and none of them concern you. Let's get this right one time for my nation. I got expenses that all need paying. If you aren't paying, shut your damn mouth, cause I see these hateful punks only thirsting for my damn clout. They be thirsting for my damn clout. Ay. I'm always ready to be busting back. My words will fucking hit you like a hollow point mag. And if you want it, bring it, or just bring some respect. Cause we don't ever leave except in zip body bags. Yeah, you think that I'm kidding all about these confrontations. See how quickly you can cue an escalation. I am the beast that receives no provocation. All because my lyrics give my haters constipation. Shit in your guts like the shit in your brain. Man, I really wonder why you talk about my fame. I earned everything, babe, who I am. I don't have to cater to the ones outside the fam. Loyalty, family, respect to the end. I said it in my first album, but man, it seems like these haters all simply don't get it. Guess that's why you're alone. I'm always ready to be busting back. My words will fucking hit you like a hollow point mag. And if you want it, bring it, or just bring some respect. Cause we don't ever leave except in zip body bags. I'm always ready to be busting back. My words will fucking hit you like a hollow point mag. And if you want it, bring it, or just bring some respect. Cause we don't ever leave except in zip body bags. Is the song over? Shit. Yeah, so that's from my upcoming album 1.5. I only made one mistake that time. Thank you very much. Yeah, sure, River Archer. Let me do one more for the crowd. Those of y'all who were here yesterday already heard it, but you know what? This is for River Archer right here, alright? Oh, sorry, let me get the lyrics up before I do that. Gotta make sure that I give my thanks to those that are really helping out. So here's a double feature. Both these songs are coming in album 1.5. I hope you guys are ready. Cause you know, I'm feeling pretty fucked up about all this. You know, I think I let these haters talk long enough. And now it's my turn on the mic. Asian Robot, Chen Siddhartha. If you want smoke, you better bring it. Cause you know I'm bringing it right here. Never thought I'd see the day people they be celebrating, all because I've been away. It's like these bitches ovulating, hormones going wild, cause they're thinking that I'm just growing more aggressive, while these people getting power drunk. Same kind of people who live their life on skid, always wanting people down in dirt, cause dirt is where they live. Fuck these bottom feeding dregs and the dredges, animalistic, cannabistic cannibals who can't even make it, thinking that they're oh so lit. I'm living my life, man. What about what you were doing? When's the last time you were even proud of something that you did? Cause you thought that you would be somebody, that's why you still talking shit. All your anger focused on a man, you want a squid. But ink is just a stain that washes off in the pouring rain. I make it rain with my emotions that I shoot up from my twisted brain. It's twisted, sick of silence, so I regulate with violence through these lyrics that will murder you with absolute defiance, bitch. Hey, y'all ready for verse 2? I'm back on verse 2, thinking all about dissecting you. You might be needing diapers cause this internet is coddling you. You think the world we live in is based on blocks and mutes, but really there's 100 people waiting for your corpse to fucking shoot. You think this is easy cause you're never in the situation till the shit hits the fan. You're living with procrastination, fascination with that fatalistic frame of thought. You think you're not fearing death, it's fear that you forgot. Yo, never thought I'd see the day these people they be celebrating, all because I've been away. It's like these bitches ovulating, hormones going wild, cause they're thinking that I'm just growing more aggressive, while these people getting power drunk. And I hope you enjoyed that. Remember, my first album, Man on Fire, is out. The Xeno remix is out. More of the Xeno remix will be posted this weekend. Alright, so look out for that. If you want to support my music, play my tracks. They're all on YouTube, they're all free. Elang, what's the best legendary axe? Check any of the builds for axe on my channel. Choose the one you like, and there you go. I always keep it dope, man. Now then, River Archer. What's your weapon level, River Archer? I'm just gonna make a quick modification here. What is your weapon level? Let me know what your weapon level is, and I'll match it, and we can go do some smackdowns. I'm gonna do the 20 push-ups. Oh yeah, because it's 2 push-ups per dollar. And you know what? River Archer's always supporting. So I gotta do a little extra. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So yeah, River Archer, let me know what level your weapon is. I will match up with you and we can go steamroll some stuff. 8 on the pike? Okay. Let me see where I'm at. Oh, I guess I'm on the chain blaze then. Alright, here we go. If it's 8. Cold runner key is probably perfect. Let's go. Yeah, no, I'm going higher. I'm on my main, so as long as I'm on my main, I got nothing to fear. Always be sure to support the music, my friends, because if you do, we're just gonna get hotter and hotter. I burn like the sun. Percent? What do you mean? It means what it means. For example, if you're improving your damage by 15%, your damage is going to be 15% higher. That's what percent means. I mean, I do not understand your question. A percent is a percentage, a proportion. Actually, you know what? May as well help you with the wounding. Man. Frostwood Bastion's good. There we go. This way to the Savate. There we go. This way. Oh shit, sorry. The other way. I didn't see the distance. My bad. Setting up another flare. Do 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 do. What is the best damage from Legendary X? All of them are the same. It just depends on what build you want. So you should choose any of the builds that I have. Each of the build is a different style, but all of them have very high damage. Like there's no one best. It depends on how you like to play the X. So that's why I say you should check all the different videos and then choose the one that you like, because all of them deal very, very good damage. They are like top tier. All Asian robot builds are very, very good. You just need to choose the one that you like, because each of them is a bit different in the style of how you use it. This one, no. This one will be out later today. I'll release it in the night. After my night stream, you guys will have this. Don't worry, you'll have it. You'll have it. I know a lot of people want this one. Don't worry, I got you guys. No problem, Rodrigo. They are the best in all Dauntless for good reason, man. No problem, Elang. I always try to help out if I can. After you look at the videos, Elang, just try the different axes and then like watch the video, whichever one you like, right? Use that. I think one of my favorites, I will make a recommendation actually. One of my favorites is this one. You can try this one if you really, really want high damage. Here, try this. Sorry about that, bud. There's a survey to our left. I see it, yep. That doesn't affect my shields, dude. Him running Bastion and Frostwolf doesn't affect my shields. There's no Guardian, so he cannot pass any shields on to me. The only buff I get is from his Frostwolf, but that only buffs me by about 150. How do I do the trials that give the little yellow thingy? Follow my build. I release a trials build every week. Now last week I wasn't able to release one because my computer died. But every week I will release a Dauntless trial clear build. Follow that. If you follow my Dauntless trial build, you will always be able to do the trial. But again, I don't recommend it until you have all your legendaries, everything. So make sure you always look out for my trial build every week. I will always release one to help you do the trial. It's always a chain blade build, But you can use it with other weapons, just that I recommend chain blades because they're the easiest for me. So yeah, that is what to do every single week for the trials. Okay, so I hope that information helps. The trial build is usually always released on Friday morning, because the trial resets on Thursday night. I release the build by Friday morning. All you got to do is just follow the build and you're good to go. The blue crowns are for those that have not reached top 100. So once you reach top 100, you can buy the gold crown for 1,000 of the yellow marks. They're called gilded marks, the yellow colored ones. You have to be top 100 in at least one weapon before that shop will unlock. So you must get a leaderboard timing. And that's why a lot of people get memberships on my channel, because memberships will unlock my top 100 builds, which I also usually do each week to help people get what they need. The clear build is free and available to everybody. That one is designed to just clear the trial. You want the yellow crown, you're gonna need a top 100 build. And those are special service to my channel members because they, you know, pay my bills, keep the channel alive, things like that. Because if there's no money, this channel is gone. No, you must be top 100 for the week, meaning that like at the Thursday reset, you must still be on the leaderboard on the Thursday reset. If you're not on the leaderboard at the Thursday reset, you will not have you will not be able to get the crown. So you must be on the leaderboard at the reset. That means if you do it like, let's say Wednesday night, then when Thursday reset happens, you must still be on the leaderboard. So yeah. There's no benefit, it's just a cosmetic. So it's like if you want it, you can have it and you can just be cool with the cosmetic, that's it. There's no benefit to the crown. The crown is just a cosmetic to make you look cool. It's to show off that, hey, I've hit top 100. I am cool. I am a cool kid. Something like that. And remember guys, if you want this channel to stay alive, donate, watch ads, whatever you can. Every ad that you watch helps the channel. You don't have to watch long videos. You can listen to my music, whatever. There's ads on everything. So just watch that. Keep the channel alive. If you guys don't keep the channel alive, no more of this benefits. You will get no builds. You will get no clear stuff. Nothing. So the channel has to stay alive, guys. Remember that. Specific weapon, dude. Specific weapon. Dart. So you must, but specific weapon across all the consoles. So it must be across PC, console, everything. If you fail that, then you will not be able to, get your gold crown. So specific weapon is okay, but it must be across the board. Because you made an inappropriate comment, boys, and you make another inappropriate comment, you will be banned from the channel. Keep that in mind. All right. Chronovore chain. I think you did the old one, dude. You should not be using that for trials. If you're trying to do that, at least not for the Dauntless trial. For the Dauntless trial, make sure you only follow the build that is posted each week. If you use the normal builds that I have for the Dauntless trial, you'll have a bad time. All my Chainblade builds are good, but you should only use the Chainblade builds from 1.83 onwards. So if it's after patch 1.83, then it should be fine. I think you're talking about the near flawless Chronovore Chainblade build, because that one is one of the highest damages in the game. It really doesn't get better. But Dauntless trials are different. If you wanna succeed at Dauntless trials, you must use the weekly build, because the weekly build is special. It is a special build that'll help you overcome the trial properly. If you don't use that build, you will have a very, very bad time. Okay, doesn't matter how you talk, you gotta keep it appropriate, alright? Just make sure you do. As long as you keep it appropriate, then we're all good. If you don't, then that's how it works. Because don't forget, I'm a YouTube partner. I have to uphold the community standards, things like that. Otherwise, I lose my job. This is my full-time job. So, make sure that if you're here, you are always respectful and that you keep your conversation to good topics and that you don't say anything that would go against terms of service, yeah? Bending or breaking the rules will result in further warnings and a ban from the channel. Okay, yeah, then it's good. That is one of the strongest builds. It's very hard to do something better, but that one's that build is quite tough to use because it's usually designed for, it's mostly designed for pros. So if you're using it for normal stuff, that's okay. But I usually don't recommend that one if you're newer to the game or you don't have, like, if you're not a top 100 player. Because that one's a near flawless build. It's quite difficult to use properly. It does very, very high damage, but yeah. Yeah, no, you see, the thing is, Boyzan, on a streamer's channel, especially on YouTube, or even on Twitch, it's the same on Twitch or YouTube, we have to cater to a global audience, so you need to understand that anything that would be inappropriate in a global setting, you cannot say, and that means that you have to self-censor a lot of stuff. So things that would be appropriate in your country may be completely inappropriate elsewhere. So you need to just be very, very careful with what you say, because otherwise I get banned. Yeah, of course, Daniel. I do that all the time. But you only see that kind of damage mostly in the escalations because of the escalation buffs. It's very rare that you'll see that in the hunting grounds without potions or without like specialized builds that are designed like maybe with no hit points, but you can do maxed out damage, things like that. You can do it, but again, there's no point in doing so because it's not about how hard you slam, it's about how hard all your attacks are hitting. The slam is irrelevant. That is the problem with a lot of slayers. See, they don't understand that when you're fighting against behemoths that are higher level than you, you don't want to ever focus on just one attack. Don't ever be stupid and just say like, oh, my slam can do a lot of damage, but then like, you know, you're neglecting the rest of your moveset. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people, like, they get sucked in by those videos where people show like trick builds where they do like huge damage on one thing, but they fail on like pretty much the rest of the build. So you really don't want to do that. Also, Rodrigo, that's why don't... Okay, here, let me explain something to you guys. Some people do one shot on the electrical escalations. Looks good, right? Why don't you try that build? Why don't you try that build and see how well you do? I'll tell you that. Those are trick shots. Those are trick builds. They're designed in very specific situations to give you maxed out damage. Alright? It's impossible to actually operate those builds, you know, on normal situations. And that's why, you know, a lot of players don't use them. Oh, don't worry, boys, and as long as you understand, that's okay. See, way too many slayers get sucked in by those stupid content creators with lots of views, which they bought. By the way, those guys buy their views. They don't actually have a real audience, which is why, let me tell you this, they have to work a normal job. I don't. I make money off my content only. I may be poor, but I'm full-time. Those people, they're not. They still have to do a normal job. Why? Because they have to pay money to buy viewership every single time they post a video. That's why they don't stream as much as I do, and that's why they don't make as many videos as I do. Otherwise, come on. They've got 7 times my viewership. They should be making 7 times the money that I'm making. 7 times what I'm making per month is enough to be a very wealthy man. That's 7 times what I'm making. Because I live on the same salary as a minimum wage worker, but you multiply a minimum wage worker's salary by 7 times. That's huge. And yet they don't make that kind of money? Makes no sense, right? Oh wait, it's because it's all fake. You can buy viewership on YouTube, it's very easy. Just go on Fiverr, there are so many people offering it. All you gotta do is just pay the money and you're good. Now, that is why those builds do not work. Try those builds for yourself. Try those builds for yourself, and then, you know, make sure that after you try those builds, put an Asian robot build next to it. And then once you put an Asian robot build next to it, you'll realize that, hey, wait, the Asian robot build works anytime, anywhere, but this one-shot build doesn't work most of the time. It only works like maybe 1 out of 100 times when you get the right amplifiers. That's the problem. That's why you do not build those builds. Because people made them so that they can make cool videos, because back then, I wasn't a content creator. I wasn't on the scene. Have you noticed? A lot of them aren't making those videos anymore. You want to know why? Because I started putting out real information about how to actually build your character, actually helpful information. Trick shots are useless. Same as in COD. It looks cool, it'll get you a lot of views, but are you actually a master rank COD player? Are you actually like those guys out there in Warzone, Call of Duty that are actually doing like high ranking stuff, that are actually pro gamers? If you're not, then, you know, your guides are useless. It's just a trick shot. And that's what I don't want for you guys. I don't want you guys to get sucked in by fake trick shots, because a lot of people do that to make them seem good. No, it isn't. It never is, boys, and I'll tell you why. You want to know why? Because all it's going to take is one guy who's real, much like me, coming onto the scene, and then you're fucked, because everyone will start to see, hey, wait a second. This guy who's real is making money and able to survive full time despite having 1/7 of your viewership. How come you're not doing giveaways? What are you doing with all that money? They're going to think that you're a greedy, wealthy businessman who's just keeping all the profits for himself. But then again, you come to realize that, oh wait, it's because you're fake. All your revenue is fake. Everything that you're doing is fake, and you're not making any money. You're actually losing money, and that's why you still have to work a day job. You see? That's the problem, boys, and never ever fake your way to victory. It will always come undone at the end, and that's important. I've seen so many people in life, and I'm talking real life. I'm not even talking on a, because look, this is all about just video games, but I'm telling you in real life. So many people try and fake it. They'll buy views for their songs. They'll buy this and that for their songs and whatnot. Then it gets to a point where they've got like all these 100,000 subscribers, and then all of a sudden their videos just aren't getting any attention. And then like they're not making any money. And then one day when some shit really hits the fan, these guys, they have to ask for help from the people. See, I don't have to feel ashamed about asking for help for my air conditioning and stuff like that, because I make what I make and people know what I make. They know that I'm a poor boy. But then all these other people, imagine if they encountered a situation like mine, you know, where their stuff suddenly stops working and then they can't make content, and at the same time, because they've been paying out so much money for all their videos and stuff like that, that they've been view botting, they need help, and then they can't ask for help, and then you just see them stop creating stuff for like 2 months or something, you know, and then after 2 months you see another video, hey, I'm back. But then how come these people aren't super wealthy? How come these people aren't really getting anything done? Again, it all boils down to lies. You never want to live your life on a lie, because at the end you will fall. Exactly right, boys, and that's exactly the problem. Think about it. All it takes is just one guy who's real to come along, and then you're fucked. Your whole operation, everybody's gonna know that you're fake. And once you lose the trust and respect of the people, think about it. How many content creators have lost the trust and respect of the people? I can think of a few. I can think of more than a few. One person in particular had so much hatred for me in the Dauntless official Discord that it cost Dauntless money. Why do you think their updates slowed down? Because I told people, don't buy Dauntless stuff. Don't pay for Dauntless. Just pay for my content. You keep me around, I'll make your Dauntless fun. You don't keep me around, you keep buying Dauntless stuff. Not only will they never change, but you keep getting bad updates. And look at where we are now. We are in exactly the situation that I just talked about, because why? They chose not to support someone who's real. And I grow every day. My channel's still growing, so I'm not worried. The only ones sweating are the people who are faking it. And I don't have to sweat, because I know I'm real. At the end of the day, I got real people here every single day. I am not sure that is English. Handcrafted, you might want to clarify that statement. Ratioed? Dauntless? And River Archer said that, oh sorry, Rodrigo, let me answer Rodrigo. Think you're doing the right thing, you might stop playing the game. Well, listen, I'm glad that my videos brought you back to the game, because this stuff will keep you playing. No problem, man. I'm always patient. That's why I'm not rushing anything, boys, and I'm just gonna let the real stuff happen. Because I know that on the day that I really earn 20k, that's gonna be awesome. I didn't get 3k subs in a month. No, last month I only got about 600, 700. But yeah, no, I've been working hard, man. I don't care even if I get less than 1k subs a month. People are still subbing. People are still coming. People are still growing. You know, the whole channel is still growing. And that is even on the days when I take a break. That's reality, you know? So I'm happy. I'm happy enough. And Rivar just says, I was watching Robots vids and you found them way more informative. Yeah, a lot of the people, what they do is that they actually, and in fact, this is funny, they steal the discussions that are in the official Discord, right? And they themselves don't actually know a lot about the game, but they see like the more experienced pros discussing it, and then they realize that, oh hey, maybe I can make a build video on this. But just because they're a big YouTuber and they can pay for the videos to get out there, they say, oh, it's my build, but actually it's in the Dauntless official Discord. Then later on, they started stealing my builds whenever I would build live on stream. I stopped building live on stream, and then now they started taking my old builds. You know, they'll take my old builds from like a month or 2 months ago, right? And then they'll come around and say, hey, wait, I created this build. You know, it's new. It's for patch 1.94. But then I looked at their videos. I said, wait a second. These were actually made by me 2-3 months ago. They're actually from patch like 1.82, 1.81. And that's because a lot of those builds actually still work. It's just that people haven't realized it, you know? So I'm gonna mess around with them, you know, fucking with their own game, because these guys haven't realized that I can always outbuild them no matter what. So I'm just finding new ways to optimize my stuff. See you later, Rodrigo. And I'm glad you enjoyed Rider Heal. I always like to try and help people where I can. And thank you for coming to my Elden Ring streams too. So listen, don't you guys worry. I'm always good. I have to delete that comment. We do not discuss any of the other content creators here. Because you see, right, if we discuss them, Dart, then they'll say, oh, you're starting drama. You're saying bad shit about me, you know, oh, blah, 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 defamation. So I don't discuss any of them right here. But let me just say that, look at the numbers and statistics. What did I talk about, Dart? What did I talk about? Somebody with 7 times my viewership must be making 7 times my income. Somebody with 10 times my viewership must be making 10 times my income. Look at my views versus their views, and then you can decide for yourself. Because something doesn't add up. How come the money's not there? And if the money is there, doesn't that mean that they're just really super selfish? Because they should be making 10 times what I'm making. $10,000 a month is a lot of money. And you're not giving anything to your fans when you make $10,000 a month. You're not doing anything to help people. You're not doing charities. You're not doing good work. Then it just means that you're a horrible individual. Isn't that right, Daniel? It means that you're very... sorry, isn't that right, Dart? It means that you're very selfish. Oh, okay, Handcrafted. I mean, I gotta tell you though, I'm just bullshitting about that, Handcrafted. I probably did not single-handedly impact Dauntless revenue. We did have an impact, but I cannot calculate because I don't know their actual revenue and stuff like that. What I can say is that we probably did have some impact, because when we realized that Dauntless was not going to help us with a racism situation that occurred, where a Dauntless partner actually made a racial statement and was not punished for it, I asked a lot of my viewers to stop buying anything from the store, stuff like that, and we still haven't bought anything to this day. The only thing I encourage people to buy is the Hunt Pass, but that's only because it's worth it for you guys. Because you buy the Hunt Pass once, you get all the Platinum back, and you can have the next Hunt Pass basically free. And you can just keep getting Hunt Passes that way. The other alternative way is that some of these people, they give away Hunt Passes, right? Go to their channel, win a Hunt Pass, and then never watch them again. That's a great way to get the Hunt Pass for free. Alright? Makes sense, right, Dart? Makes so much sense. Congratulations. Now you know how YouTube works. This is literally how the people do. And Dark Escalation, you tried 2 times. It's so hard for you. You probably need more practice. Do you have an easy build, Daniel? Because if you've got one of my easy builds, you should be able to do it. Try doing it in a party if you're finding it very difficult. Because maybe you need a party to help you get used to the type of behemoths, things like that. If you're finding it difficult with one of my builds, then you probably just need more practice at the game, and then you'll be alright. Always remember one thing, Dart. I might be poor, but I'm doing this full-time. And I'm able to live off full-time income thanks to the people's donations, stuff like that. I barely make $1,000 a month. But if you've got 7 times my viewership, you should be making $7,000. There's a lot you can do with $7,000. If you got 10 times, you should be getting 10,000. You can do a hell of a lot with 10,000. So how come these people ain't doing that? Right? Right? Makes sense. Ah, yes, Daniel. You must start with my easy build. Always start with the easy build. You must finish an easy build before you start doing escalations. Don't jump. See, Dauntless is not a game where you can jump ahead. You cannot do that. You must start properly. So if you don't have an easy build, then you need an easy build. Make sure you build one first. After you finish your easy build, fully power surge, all the cells +3, then you can do escalations. Then you will have a good time. If you don't build my easy build, you're just making the game harder for yourself. For no reason. You see? Always, there's always a method. In life, there's always a method. There's always a way to do things. There's always a technique. And if you follow that technique, you will always get good results. If you don't, then that's where you will have difficulty. Always start with an easy build. If you don't, you're going to have a bad time. That's what I always tell everybody. Always start with an easy build. If you don't, you're going to have a bad time. You need to search for it because it depends on your weapon. For example, if you use chain blades, just search easy chain blade build. If you use war pike, you need to search for easy war pike build. Understand? So you need to search for it because I don't know what weapon you use. You need to just search via the weapon. Easy war pike build, easy hammer build, easy axe build. There's an easy build for every single weapon. Just choose. But you need to do some of the work yourself. Search for it. It's on my channel. Guaranteed. Okay? It should be there. No problem, Daniel. There's always an updated one, so it should be after 1.83. Or if it's before 1.83, sorry, chain blades is after 1.83. Any of the other easy builds are all before 1.83. No. Do you know where the buff icons are? You have to look at the top left-hand corner of your screen and see the buff icons. After a while, you get used to which one is which. They don't actually tell you which one is which, but you have to memorize and get used to it. After a while, you'll learn. You'll learn. Basically, I know it's stupid, but that's how stuff works in Dauntless, so you got no choice. I usually just look out for my buff icons because I already know what perks are in my build, and I've already memorized them all, right? So I can actually see. Yeah, because the 2 swords icon is used for different buffs as well. Predator is 2 swords, Berserker is 2 swords, all of them are 2 swords. So you always gotta just be careful, and once you memorize which buff is which, you'll understand. Yeah. When you take a hit, right, look for which 2 swords disappears. Yeah. Then you'll know that that's your Predator. Oh, I don't know, Fear. You're just gonna have to wait and see, buddy. You'll find out. But don't worry, you'll find out tonight. Yep. Pretty much. Well, we shall see what happens, my friend. We shall see what happens. As long as this channel makes money, you'll always get new builds. So remember, watch ads, please. If you do not have money to donate, watch ads. Take this, make sure you don't use the ad blocker. Or if you have YouTube Premium, just watch videos. Every single time you watch, it really helps. Alright, make sure you guys do that. Keep the channel alive and you'll always get good stuff. If the channel dies, then sorry, there's nothing I can do. because now I won't be here making content anymore. I do my best to live on the bare minimum, but yeah. Of course. That's the same one I still use, handcrafted. Now, I'll tell you a little secret, handcrafted. In 3 days, 2 to 3 days, depending, you guys might get a new axe build. Maybe. I don't know. But the one from 3 months ago, that's a very good one. Keep that. Use that because the one that's coming is going to be an upgraded version of that. I still cannot confirm whether it's going to happen, but I'll tell you it's coming. All right, it's currently being tested. But the one from 3 months ago, that endgame axe build, best axe build, still the best. There are very few builds that can beat that one. And that's because the axe has not changed in many, many patches. It's still the same old weapon. Same old weapon doing the same old things. I would say that the community is growing a little bit, but at the same time, a lot of older players are also leaving. So some players are coming back after a long time, and I'm glad that they find my channel. Most of them already know that they have to find good builds and stuff. So yeah, I do see some older players returning. Newer players, not that many, but only because there are way better games out in the market right now. I mean, Tiny Tina's Wonderland is coming soon. I'm super excited for that. You know, so no, I don't think it's growing, or at least not in the way that I think, or at least not in the way that a lot of people think. Yeah, Dauntless wanted to rework that, didn't they, Jumblum? Sounds fishy, Jumblum. I think maybe somebody is losing money. Oops, did I say that? Oh, you guys didn't hear me say that. Maybe an Asian man is having more of an impact on the game than they thought. Maybe he's having more of an impact because guess what? This Asian man kind of exposed a lot of shit in the background, didn't they? Damn. That's just how it is. Oh well. But doesn't matter, right? Anyway, let them rework it when they want to rework it. I don't really care. As long as they aren't poking my ass about it, it's fine. For now, ladies and gents, thank you. We have come to the end of our stream. It has been very, very wonderful having you all join me today. I will see you this evening, 10:30 p.m. Okay, for Elden Ring. I will be there on Elden Ring. I will be working really hard. And of course, I'll be working out on Elden Ring. All right, y'all better be ready. It's 5 push-ups per new chatter. And we gonna be doing some serious planks for the donos. So y'all best be ready, okay? Yeah. Yeah, Battlefield 2042 is a huge mess, sadly. Alright, I love all you lovely people. Don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to watch videos if you can't donate, because that'll help me out tremendously. I will catch you all later, okay? I'll see you all in the evening. Y'all stay frosty, y'all stay safe. Much love to all of you. Catch you later, Zeno. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot a video after this. I'll shoot this chain blade video. Alright? Catch you this evening. We'll do some more mage mode.